Well, hello, YouTubers, all my sidekicks out there. Look at this lovely rainy day I have here to work on my bus. Isn't that just wonderful? Isn't that just beautiful? Not. Okay, well, anyways, okay. Well, that was a wake-up view, wasn't it? Well, as you can see, I'm getting ready to put down my first batting of my floor here. And then I'm going to do the insulation and then the Reflectix and all around and everything. So, shall we get started? Because I'm sure ready. Might as well. It's a rainy day. Got to be stuck in here, so... let's get to work. Well, let me tell you about a little story yesterday while I get a knife in here. I didn't film. I was too mad. No, I wasn't mad. I was mad at myself more so. I ended up running out of gas yesterday. I was exiting to get gas, and right on the ramp, ran out of gas. So this lady comes along as I'm starting to walk with my bum foot and all. And she goes, "Oh, I'm a bus driver too." And I said, "Well, I'm not really a bus driver." I said, "This is going to be my home." I said, "I bought it to put my RV in there, you know, build it out as an RV in my home." And she goes, "Oh." I said, "Well, they did want me to drive one time down Spring Hill, but I just, you know, I'm not really a very early morning person, so I didn't accept it." Anyways, so we had to end up going about 13 miles down the road to find the gas station, and that kind of irritated me, but, you know, what do you do? And so... then I get there, and I forgot I'd given my daughter a 20 I had. And at that time, I didn't know how much I had in my accounts either. So I had $7 on me, and I went in there, and I told the gal, I said, that all I have is $7. Do you have a gas can I can borrow? I got to put gas in my bus that's down here off of 95th exit. And she goes, "Well, he doesn't like to allow, the manager doesn't like to allow it." I said, "Well, let me talk to him." She goes, "No, he's a grouch." And I said, "Okay." She goes, "Well, just get the can and we'll figure out a price on that." And I said, "Okay." And so I got the can, and it was $2.40 to put in this little tank here for my, you know, so it's a 2-gallon or a gallon, and gallon for $2.40. And then she just kept the rest for the tank, so I was happy with that. So then the lady took me back, and I got that. So then I turned around and went to the next exit because the gas station was closer there. And I happened to go ahead. I'm like, okay, I'm going to just check. I feel like there's some money in there in my one account because I haven't received my other yet. So sure enough, there's 20, thank goodness, because I was going up to pick up a free countertop that I like. And there's no sink cut in it yet, so that way I can decide what size sink I want, if I do want to go with a double or a smaller. But I've got to see it sitting before I decide on that. So anyways, got up there, got that done, and I had to tape my door because I don't have a lock on it yet. And the duct tape didn't work very well with all the wind. So today I'm putting my lock on there. I'll get that done, but I got to have somebody hold the other side so I can drill because it's tough. So, okay. Well, I'm going to get cutting here on this. Now the area back by the door here, I'm not going to be able to completely put it. I've got to have welding done over there and welding done along the door here. And I think I have one little hole. Nope, that was it. And so I'm basically going to do insulation probably about up to here, and I'm not gonna probably glue it down too much yet so we can move it. But I'll go ahead and put plywood over it and everything, and the insulation. I'll just put plywood, but I won't push it down so we can lift it off and everything like that. That makes more sense. You guys, I talk to myself, so, but I'm trying to learn to talk to you. So if I'm talking, I'm actually talking to you. So bear with me on things like that. I got, let me see if you can see these. Can you see these? There's a couple of my colors. So I'm not going to tell you the rest. That's a surprise. You'll get to see. Hopefully the rain and the weather will hold up good this week. So I can get started on that. I keep finding tools everywhere. Lord. This is a moisture barrier. I decided to put down under the insulation. And I just lost my, what the heck? Now why'd that do that? I'll just hold it in there. I don't have too many pieces to cut anyway with this. Because I think I'm going to use my jigsaw on my insulation because it's so big. Not big, but it's thick. Well, this is not going to have a problem staying down because of that tar stuff I put down in the holes. I missed a hole there. That's okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull it on over here. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Sometimes I'm a dingbat. I know I'm not a natural blonde. I'm a natural auburn, so I can be blonde. In fact, how many of you out there are gray but haven't gone gray? Since it's such a fad. My sister has beautiful gray hair. My mom did too, so I know it's going to be gorgeous. But being a hairdresser, it's kind of hard to do that. So, I just wanted to get some inputs on everybody. And see what your thoughts are. I don't... What did I do with it? Oh. Actually, I'm going to go on over this and I'll cut it to get down there. Look at this. I remember I have to cut it down bad ends, it's easier. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to overshoot it maybe. And cut that here too. Here's the back. Please don't look. my van's already warm. It's just me though when I start working. I know if I was just sitting in here, I'd probably get cold. But I get hot. So, and I always wear tank tops, so if I get cold, I just put a jacket on. So. I'm not a sweater person or a sweatshirt. Now I am hoodies with zippers, but I can't stand things up around my neck. Freezing on that, that's another story. So we'll have a lot of stories, so, you know, I can't tell everything all at once, and I wouldn't have a channel. So, keep you guys on your toes and everything. We're going to do it that way. Okay. What did I do with that now? I think I threw it in here. Nope, there it is. I don't need it, a lot of it. Okay, that'll stay there now. Yeah. Nothing here, so if I'm wiggly, sorry. Actually, I'll just leave you in that. What I did, where I took this is where the gas comes in. I filled all that foam in there to get all the coldness. I can't feel anything coming through there. That was a whole can on that sucker. So there shouldn't be, but I'm still gonna, you know, put the barriers and stuff, and probably, since I won't be able to really put the pink right here, I'm gonna put Reflectix probably twice, maybe 3 times. We'll have to see how it works. But I don't think any cold air is gonna come through there. So, but that's how I did that. And that way I don't have to have a metal piece on there or anything. And so, there you go on that. How's that looking so far? Pretty good, huh? This is what I did. And I'll probably maybe add some along here and cut that down through there. Like later on after we get this patched over here. This side is not going to be solid down because of those holes right there. I have a guy that said he was going to weld, but if I have to, when I get to the point, go down to my brother-in-law's, I'll go down to that. Don't you just love my pile? Hey, at least I keep it somewhat organized. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. Well, you've seen this for a little while. I'm going to turn this off. It's been, you know, you've seen that. And then next segment, you'll see me doing the Reflectix, or I mean the insulation, and then the Reflectix. So we'll talk to you in a little while. I'm going to get this done, get a little bit of the insulation going, then we'll go from there.